on last year where Jake stole, I think he stole the picks last year. Right at the end, he somehow was able to jump Dom and take the win. I think that's what happened.
Mine first? No, dude.
No, this is wrong. I think Colton that was Dom's.
Okay, so Colton was definitely up there, and he was trying to hawk Dom, and then
No, I had to climb. I think I climbed.
Dom was like wire to wire last.
Yeah, the last 2 seasons I have done nothing but climb a ladder that felt impossible. So
I know this year I need to win. But these are our picks last year.
I jumped out and I had a lead for most of the year. I started to crumble, and Colton had some. We were back and forth for a few last weeks, and I pulled away the last 3.
And I clawed my way to second. Again.
Played some defense, too. Just took picks to match him.
Yeah.
But here we go. Game 1 of 272. We have the Dallas Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles, where we are all clean sweeping the Philadelphia Eagles as the winners of week number 1.
Just make sure we hold Jerry Jones's eyes open so he can watch that banner get lifted.
He could take it on his flip phone as well. Then we go from the northern hemisphere down to the southern hemisphere. If anything proves anything correctly, if you play in Brazil, you're guaranteed to go to the Super Bowl. So maybe we'll have one of these 2 teams down there. The Chiefs and the Chargers. Somehow this game, it's going to be fireworks all around. We are all sweeping the Kansas City Chiefs to win their first game of 2025.
Didn't want to. But.
And talk about fireworks. The game that we're starting out with on Sunday, 1 o'clock. The Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Colin is lone wolfing the Miami Dolphins here. The 3 of us are taking the Colts.
Yo,
we have a lot of faith in Daniel Jones here, which is not the right. We might be gaslighting some people.
It's more about the lack of faith in what has already happened to Miami.
Nothing about taking Daniel Jones for a week 1 feels right at all. This is the most wrong thing I've ever done in my life. This is sacrilegious to everything I believe in.
If it was in Miami, I'd take Miami. Still.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the at part. I don't even have a logical reason.
And then we have the swapping of week 1 quarterbacks from opposing teams now are playing on the current teams, and they're going to be facing each other. Aaron Rodgers makes his Steelers debut in MetLife Stadium against Justin Fields and the New York Jets. I am lone wolfing the Jets, and it's only because I've taken the Jets every single year in week number 1.
Good for you.
I think this game ends 8-4, 2 field goals and a safety for the Jets, and then 2 safeties for the Steelers. I think it's going to be just a downright bad game that no one's going to want to rewatch ever again.
I am a fan of either of these teams.
And then we head on down.
Duval.
The Carolina Panthers. Let me repeat that. The Carolina Panthers open their season against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Liam Cohen's head coaching debut. Trevor Lawrence returns to the roster after getting hurt last season. We have a split here. Dom and I are taking the Panthers, and then Colton and Jake are taking the Jaggies.
Purely based off of, I want to see the Carolina Panthers pick up from where they left off last year.
They almost call them the Carolina Panthers. I was going to be like, geez, that is their fan base.
Yeah.
The D-line of Jacksonville's still good, and they do have some weapons.
It's true.
As much as I do like what Carolina is building, I don't think they get this one early.
There's more hope than it is accuracy, I feel like, for me.
From Duval County, we head down to NOLA, where the Saints host the Arizona Cardinals for week number 1, and we're all sweeping the Arizona Cardinals here.
We're going to eat this.
This is going to be the worst beat of our lives.
Yeah, we're going to eat this.
Yeah, but
it's going to suck.
I don't think I'm going to pick New Orleans one time this season.
Yeah, I don't. This is one of those.
I feel obligated to have to pick at least every team once. From NOLA to the nation's capital, where the Giants go down a 3-hour train ride to Washington, D.C., well, Landover, Maryland, a couple minutes outside of D.C., to play the Commanders in FedEx Field. Colton is lone wolfing the New York Giants and the Russell Wilson experience in his first start as a New York Giant.
Tell you what, I kind of wanted to pick the Giants just because of Russ. Something about this feels like Russ wins this game.
Yeah, it does. The D-line is very good. O-line of Washington is a maybe.
There's no way the running game gets going for Washington ever in this game. I feel like.
I
We're
do
gonna learn
like
a
the offensive line, but also they do not have their one guy that got hurt in Detroit. I don't think he's playing yet. I don't know if he's practicing yet. Haven't heard too much.
Cosme.
Yes.
It was rough
he-
when he
if-
got in.
If he's playing, I'll be really surprised. That's going to be like 7 months, 6.5 months since surgery then for him.
I have just no faith in Washington's run game whatsoever.
But let's have faith in this matchup because
Go
we're
for
going to be talking about our Atlanta Falcons because we're so excited to talk about them. And they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are nursing some injuries with Godwin trying to return, Wirfs, who's out the first 4 weeks of the season. Where are we here? We are sweeping the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as true Falcons fanatics. We are.
Penix is going to need hooked on phonics to read a defense getting blitzed all day.
So from Atlanta, we stay in the Eastern time zone. We go to Cleveland, where the Dog Pound hosts our first game of the season against the Cincinnati Bengals, and I am lone wolfing the Cleveland Browns.
Will's on the side of the curse.
Yeah.
Listen. I said I see Bengals week 1. I'm like, okay, let me just jump the other way here.
History should tell you, but
I'm really,
I'm a slow learner.
yeah.
I'm not afraid to get hurt. Sometimes. So from Cleveland, we go up to Foxborough, where Vrabel makes his Patriots debut and Pete Carroll makes his Raiders debut as head coach. We are all sweeping the New England Patriots.
I bet
this
this is
one.
actually a really good game.
It's going to be like a stupidly drunken, like 27-23 game.
Oh, dude, Geno Smith, I actually think can throw the
Christian Gonzalez, it's not looking too pretty if he's going to be playing this week. So down your best defensive player.
Is that a 4:00 or?
This is the end of the 1 o'clock hour.
might be the
This has been a fun 4:00.
yeah, dude. Well,
But to the 4 o'clock hour we go. We have Robert Saleh returning as Niners defensive coordinator, and now he goes to the revamped Seahawks offense, challenging them with Sam Darnold and Cooper Kupp at the helm. We are all sweeping the Niners here in week number 1.
Coming out
As-
party for the
As my friend Jeff is attending, he says, I will be sure to cheer on Darnold as he overthrows everyone. I said, dude, he's throwing 8 touchdowns this game.
he's gonna be seeing ghosts again.
I said, don't kiss him. He's going to have mono. Don't do it. So from Seattle, we go mile high. So you don't really have to lose too much altitude on the play to ride down. The Titans and Cam Ward. He's the number 1 overall pick. And, everyone doesn't mention that because, Shador Sanders was drafted in round number 5. They go and play in Denver here. We're all taking Denver here on the sweep.
yeah. Tennessee is going to be the team I don't know if I ever take this season.
Talk about teams we're not taking. We're going to take both these teams at some point this season. The Lions go to Lambeau Field, and I don't know. Dan Campbell said something about the 8th day, and they give us Lambeau Field or something dumb like that. I don't know. He said that, and that was a pretty good quote. Green Bay Packers host the Detroit Lions. We are all taking the Detroit Lions here on the
How
sweep.
is this not a night game?
You're not
dude?
taking the Packers?
Nah, I took the Lions.
How is this not a night game? This needs to be a night. Like every time this.
We're
needs
going to get to the night game, and you're going to understand why it's the night game.
No.
But the end of our late window, the Texans go into LA and play the Los Angeles Rams, and maybe a Stafford or a stunt double, as the team president says. He loves the hashtag that Matt Stafford died weeks ago. He thinks it's hysterical. And he also has said, we're not going to have Stafford take off his helmet because we don't want anyone to know it's a clone. There it is. I am lone wolfing the Los Angeles Rams on this one.
They have had robots in LA for a game before, so
So wait, it's actually a question if Stafford plays, correct?
No, Stafford is playing.
yeah,
He's
he's
playing?
playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is
I think
playing
this
against
might
probably
be-
the 2 hardest defensive ends he has to face, which is Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter. So
This might look like that Rams game after the Super Bowl 2 years ago or whatever, where that they just looked
they
like
just terrible.
so bad. Yeah.
And in the Sunday night game, the Ravens return to Buffalo after a crucial Mark Andrews drops and fumbles to host to play the Buffalo Bills up in Orchard Park, the final year of Buffalo's stadium. And we are all sweet. Oh, no, we're not. Dom is lone wolfing the Buffalo Bills on this one.
I don't know. Buffalo is one of those teams that just like always win the night games, and then like, and it's at Buffalo, and like I feel like if it's a night game at Buffalo during the regular season, it's just like one of those things you always see them win, just like Kansas City, just like Detroit, just like so like, and Baltimore I've seen plenty of times lose night games, so it's like all right, that was purely based off of feeling. That was it. After saying, well, I said both teams would be great, but I did say Baltimore would be the best team in the league.
And then we conclude our week 1 in Chicago, where JJ McCarthy makes his NFL debut against the Chicago Bears and Ben Johnson's head coaching debut. We are all sweeping the Minnesota Vikings on this one. I don't think it's a surprise.
Might be a fun game.